Tonight on Piha Rescue, the Bethels girls get hammered. A surf boat on the rocks.
Get it going! Can't hold it. Let's go.
A surfer with a serious head injury. And a lifeguard with a broken foot. The Wild West Coast is living up to its reputation. But this hasn't deterred rowers in the annual Piha Big Wave Classic.
I reckon it's going to be hard. Way hard.
And so far, his predictions have been spot on. Way spot on. With several crews chewed up and spat out by the monster Piha seas.
But our boat's broken.
And after a disastrous practice round, the Piha girls have been forced to pull out. With injured rowers and a broken boat. With missing pumps and alarming cracks. That seemed to be spreading. But never one to crack under the pressure is commentator Peter Brown.
Okay, let's see how the women crews are going to go. They've seen the men get smashed.
Lane 1, Mairangi Bay. In Lane 2, the Orewa girls, led by Piha guard
So just listen and you'll be fine.
Mark McCartney. Lining up in Lane 3 are the girls from Bethels Beach.
I need total commitment.
There you go, hop in.
May only be an hour drive from their home beach, but the waves are a world apart.
And one, come on! No!
The Orewa team are pumped up by their demanding sweep, but a single wave dashes their hopes. The sweep oar is snapped, and the girls are sunk.
Yeah, we're
And it's abandoned ship for another East Coast team, Orewa.
no freeboard.
All of a sudden it's got impossible. Who's still out there?
There's only one team left in their boat, the brave girls from neighbouring Bethels Beach.
I think they'll be the only crew that finished this race, so...
We're back, we're going in.
He might just be right, as Orewa throw in the towel and are left to pick up the pieces, clearing the way for the Bethels girls.
Over the top of the belt! Go, 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 go!
Orewa is home. Well, at least you tried our coast.
Second sleeper for the day, broken. None left, Balkan champs.
Bethels are doing it. It's looking good. Will they be the only team to finish the race?
Meanwhile, Mairangi Bay still trying to bring their boat to shore.
Get on, let go, let go!
Look at that, what's coming in from out the back there? They're in the wrong place, the wrong time. There's no way out. They're gone!
With Bethels underwater, every available rescue craft is on the scene in seconds. And the Bethels boys race to save their boat and their girls.
Their hands up, guys. Go, go, go. Hands up everywhere. Pick them up, boys. Don't forget the boat.
But without a crew, the Bethels boat is at the mercy of the Piha surf and is already on a collision course, heading straight for the looming Lion Rock. The first of the girls return to shore as the jet ski transports two guards out to try and save the boat.
That shoulder doesn't look good. Can we have some medics, please?
As girls' sweeps and boat parts are brought to shore, the Bethels boat is relentlessly pummeled against the rocks, causing further damage.
Didn't want breaking a gear and too big surf. We don't train in it that often. We've had injuries lately, but You know, it's all part of it.
Meanwhile, Bethel's guards reach the stricken boat, perilously close to being completely destroyed. At 30 grand for a replacement, they are doing everything they can to save her. It's been a traumatic event for the girls. And one of their own is seriously ill with water inhalation. Around the corner, the entire Bethel's men's crew try frantically to keep the boat off the rocks. Back on shore, and things aren't looking any better for Kirsty, but luckily, Mum's on the scene. And there's no better news out to sea. Guards haven't been able to move the boat a single metre. Medic Sean needs to check out Kirsty as her condition isn't improving. The Bethel's men aren't giving up, and although they're going nowhere, they just won't let go.
Try to get around!
If the guys can keep the boat off the rocks just long enough, the jet ski can tow it back to shore.
We saw your leg. You went around the boat.
Crew member Kirsty is still feeling the effects of her ordeal, and Sean isn't buying her claims that she's okay. Piha sweep Phil is ferried back to shore as his next race is up, and has a strong opinion on the chances of a successful salvage.
We went to try and catch the boat. 4 of us were holding the boat. It just got hammered against the rocks. We can't swim. We can't hold it. It's gone.
Medical officer Sean is worried that she has water in her lungs.
I'm not too sure. Where's Dave? Big waves and a lot of them. It's all right there. Oh no, it's been in here for a while.
If you can hear a hissing noise when she breathes, there is the potential for further serious complications. Fortunately, she seems okay for now.
Huge waves, a lot of them.
Oh my God.
Nice and dry. Okay, but you know what to look out for yourself, don't you?
Yeah, and then
You need his but nice and dry.
Thank you.
Right shoulder.
And it's a wet and weary but pleased mum that takes over from here. Back out at Lion Rock, the plan is to row the boat to safety. One brave crew member has managed to climb on board. But with the boat still threatening to smash against the rocks at any second, he'll need more rowers and fast. Piha lifeguard Bruce has swum out to help out his West Coast friends. Further complications on the beach. A brutal but not uncommon injury for surfboat rowers. For many, very painful. But for her, just an annoying temporary disfigurement. On the water, a miracle at sea. The boys have managed to row the stricken vessel off the rocks. The support crew races to North Piha, where they are expected to come ashore. Against all odds, the Bethel's clubbies retrieve their prized possession. And while it's good to have the boat back, it's the people that matter the most, as the Bethel's sweep is enveloped by his relieved family. The Piha Classic is not just a boat race. It's also about the perfect setting for guards to sharpen their skills, to today's rowboat could very well be tomorrow's fishing vessel.
Oh, that was interesting. Guys did bloody well to keep that, did real well to get it off the rocks again. If it stayed on those rocks, it would have been complete history, but they did real well to get in the boat. Got a couple of oars in, and we managed to row it out. Hey, it's Piha Big Wave Classic. That's what we're here for. And decided to give Line Rock a bit of a kiss. And that sort of stopped the boat from going up on the rocks. But I think about 100 mile an hour tape will fix that. If we've got some.
That's going to need a little more than duct tape. And so ends the First Ladies race at the Piha Big Wave Classic. Meanwhile, boaties and surfers are sharing the waves and getting a little too close for comfort.
It's a lacerated head wound. It looks like it's about that deep. Okay. And can you go and grab us a radio?
The fin on his own board has hit him hard, slicing into his scalp.
Awesome. And you just here as a visitor?
Yeah, we just arrived yesterday.
My goodness.
It's not the ideal start to a surfing holiday.
So you need someone else to drive you?
Yeah, no.
The reason being is that anytime you have a knock to the head, it can mean that your head has a slight, what they call concussion.
After cleaning the wound, a sterile strip bandage is applied to temporarily close the wound until stitches can be administered in hospital.
I'm going to make it look, the bandaging we're going to do is going to make it look worse than what it is. Yeah. The only reason I'm going to do that is so that you've got no possibility of getting black sand in your wound before you get to hospital.
Okay, cool.
Lifeguard Innes and Patrol Captain Anna prep the tourist for his trip to hospital. Luckily, he's enjoyed his first 2 days here in New Zealand, camping at the picturesque Piha campground with his girlfriend.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take you back to the campground. Yeah. Can you see his left eye starting to swallow as well as not look as responsive?
That whole side.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you follow my finger? Yeah, the left eye slow.
Yeah. Okay, so you need to go to the...
Pretty much straight away.
When you go to the campground, Fiona's actually the first response at Piha. Can you just go and let her know that he's had a head injury, he's going into the hospital. If he looks like he's going downhill, then just go straight to Fiona and say, call an ambulance now. Because...
In the Rhino, his condition suddenly deteriorates, and Anna isn't taking any chances.
You're feeling okay, or you're not feeling as good as you were?
Should I just go take him to Fiona?
No, I reckon we just call an ambulance from here.
Feeling dozy at all?
Yeah, dizzy.
Dizzy? Like?
Yeah.
Okay, well what we're going to do is put you back in the first aid room and actually call an ambulance.
While Innes and Anna wait for the ambulance, the patient is put on oxygen back in the treatment room.
Just this side.
This side's starting to feel, sore, heavy? Like, does it feel heavy?
Painful.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
And then this side.
Yeah, it's just throbbing headache.
Big head.
Yeah. Just keep talking to us.
For the guards, the signs point clearly to a serious concussion, so they keep a close eye on his oxygen level and blood pressure.
I mean, it's okay, I'm not gonna die.
So what was that?
I said, I think it's okay. In 2 days it's gonna be nice. Fine.
Not if it's concussion.
Do you know what they normally say your blood pressure looks like? It's good?
They say all the time it's good.
Okay. Because it's just reading a little bit high at the moment.
It's crucial to relay as much information as possible to the ambulance crew, so everything is recorded. Outside, another heat kicks off.
This is it, the big men of New Zealand surf boat rowing.
Earlier in the day, the big men of PRA were knocked unceremoniously out of their first heat.
Yeah, we need a first here effectively to qualify. So, depending on what happens with some other race results, but a first would at least, I think, get us through.
They're all lined up. Who's going to make it back this time? Who's going to fall the victim of the mighty Piha waves?
And ironically, the Bethels boys, having just helped the girls out of the same spot, fall victim themselves.
Get on, let go, let go!
Will this be another Lion Rock salvage job?
Come on, get in the boat! Hey, go! Move! Punching on the nose!
Gone, gone, gone. Nothing has gone right for them today. Orua, looking good, looking good. Oh no, not looking good. Tenham Sands in first place.
Oh, my own personal result, shithouse. With my crews, we just got a real unlucky day.
And being the current national champions, that's gotta hurt. Meanwhile, inside the club medical room, the surfer's girlfriend and Piha first response have arrived.
You need to go to hospital and you're not allowed to surf for the next 10 days. You only got here yesterday with your board, didn't you, yesterday, Florian? Yeah, bad body yesterday.
And although the atmosphere is relaxed, concussion is no laughing matter. And some TLC is applied. 5 minutes later, the ambulance pulls up.
Okay, see you, Florian. Nice meeting you. Bye, guys.
Upon further diagnosis, concussion was confirmed, and surfing was ruled out for the next 10 days. Straight back on IRB duty, lifeguard Innes has made an awkward landing jumping a wave and has badly injured his foot. Races are put on hold while he is loaded into the Rhino and ferried back to the first aid room. From helping a tourist to doing a little light travelling of his own, Innes is straight onto the bed vacated only moments ago. And with any lifeguard story, it's always the waves that are to blame.
Yeah, there was a wave coming in, all of a sudden this conversions came, and it was just like, it just came out of nowhere. So we went up, I went out, and I felt as we were going down, like the boat was up like that, and as we were coming down, I was falling down the boat, and I just felt my ankle twist onto the floorboard. That's a break, eh?
Yeah, it is. Do you want me to test it? I know how to test it.
No, I can tell from now.
Yeah. How's your ankle?
Ankle feels fine.
Is that okay?
Do you put it in the
This is not good.
No, no, just testing which way it's going. Right. Hey? Yeah.
Good diagnosis.
Here it is there.
Scary thing.
Here it is there on that. Yeah. Okay, I'll just ice it for a little while, eh? That's where it's broken. That's broken through there and through there.
First break of my life at almost 33 years old, so I've not done too badly. And considering I've been in IRBs 5 years, all the time.
It's definitely broken on the instep. On the top end of the instep has got 2 broken bones in there.
My ballet career is over.
I would say your ballet career.
It's another patient that can't drive, and another ambulance is called. Outside, it's textbook Piha classic. Broken gear carried to the shore and boats heading backwards. Despite their disastrous heat, Mairangi Bay have won the girls' final. And Piha Beach is ready for the last race of the day.
And now we have the final. The big men of New Zealand surf boat rowing.
With the Piha A crew out of contention, it's up to the B team to restore Piha pride.
Better off rowing. 2 of them are better off rowing here. They're
Trying to get 2 oars now rowing. Come on, Simo, keep holding the oar.
Are they going to hold it? Out the back! Out the back! Out the back is Piha! The Poms are gone! The Poms have gone for all money! You're a beautiful place. Coming home at Manu. First time an open surf boat winning it. The Open. The mighty Omanu crew. Here they come. In second place. Piha or the Aussies. And it's the Aussies. The mighty Omanu crew.
Good! That is the best!
That's big surf. All we have to do is come back in and out.
And for the Brits, the unforgiving Piha waves snatched victory right out of their grasp.
Should have won that. We were in the lead all the way. And then that little wave took us outside on and it rolled.
And as always, the Piha Classic, the Day of the Giants, was a real spectacle for competitors and onlookers alike. Inside the treatment room, Innes may be putting on a brave face, but it's an awkward break, and now it's his oxygen levels that need monitoring. 92%, well below the 100% it should be.
Still would like my oxygen a little bit higher.
The only way to do that is to inhale pure oxygen.
It's great being able to diagnose yourself.
Yeah. Probably doing your ligaments in your foot too. Yeah, I would think so.
So I did the ligament in this knee.
But
I'd rather have some too.
it's clean and pure.
Wake up, happy guess. Mate, I can't ask for better care, can I? Got enough now.
And in 10 minutes, his O2 levels are on the rise. The ambulance arrives with paramedic and current Piha lifeguard Dave Woods. Here to pick up his friend and clubmate, and sympathy is temporarily put on hold.
How much pain is?
Oh, a little bit. Yeah. It's more of an ache, it's kind of a throb, really.
They haven't given you the laughing gas?
Might be later.
Oh, I'll trip into the hospital, mate.
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
IRB went up, IRB come down.
Oh, we'll get you in the back.
And that's it from the Piha Classic, with Omanu and Mairangi Bay taking out the day. Next time on Piha Rescue, a husband goes missing in front of Lion Rock.
Older man with a beard. Oh, okay, I don't know.
Lifeguards lose sight of their man.
After this too, mate. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
And a body is spotted floating in the river.
Sort of freaked me out, sort of legs. Right.
So just literally on the other side of the rock there.